Hey everybody, it's the Uneducation of a Nation, and I'm here to uneducate you. That's right, I want to take the Jew out of the education. Folks, listen, if you haven't watched parts 1 through 3, do not watch this. Go and watch that first before you watch this, or you're not going to understand it. Anyway, before I start, I want you to know that the word Pharaoh looks like it's misspelled because, according to Google, it's R-A-O-H. I always thought it was R-O-A-H. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but you understand what the word Pharaoh. Anyway, let's start from the top. Donald John Trump adds up to 185, then that's 68. The 68 is important, and I'll tell you why later. But for right now, that's not important, okay? Barack Hussein Obama is 163, 64. You guys know all that from the other videos. But I have to put it up there right now to show you something. Everyone used to say about Obama, they used to say Obama Nation, right? And they didn't know how close they were to being right about him, okay? Because the word abomination equals 113, and it's 50 in Pythagorean. So if you add those two together, you get the 163. So Obama really is an abomination, okay? This is unbelievable. And the word Trump, just by itself, adds up to 113, which is, again, the word abomination, okay? I told you, all these words are coded. You understand? And you know that they used to compare, they still do. They're comparing this pharaoh named Akhenaten, okay? Sounds like Ashkenazi, but it's Akhenaten. And 79 and 34 adds up to 113. Saying this is the amount it is, and then this is the Pythagorean, and then it equals 113. So again, it's the abomination, man. Do you understand that? And then Sotoro, I told you, equals 107. And look, Pharaoh is 67 plus 40 is 107. You understand? Sotoro is the Pharaoh, okay? And Barack is the American version of Sotoro, the Pharaoh. Okay, what I want to show you right now is how the words are coded. Like there's something, they mean something, the numbers, okay? And let me show you what I mean. The word pyramid equals 86 and 41 in Pythagorean. The word triangle is 86 and 41. You think that's a coincidence? That they equal the exact same thing, and a triangle is a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? Basically the same thing. They add up to the same thing. And Donald, let me show you something. Donald equals 50 and 23. And Barack, these are both their first names. Barack equals 36 and 18. You add that up, you get 86 and 41. And what is 86 and 41 besides being the triangle and the pyramid that have to do with the pharaohs? The word pharaohs with the S equals 86 and 41. You understand that? See, the word pharaoh was 66 and 40, which added up to 107, which was the Sotoro. The Barack's alter ego, Barry Sotoro. Okay? And pharaohs is 86 and 41, which have to do with the pyramids, which is 86 and 41, triangle, and then these two clowns add up to 86 and 41. You think that's a coincidence? Okay, you see it. 50 and 36 is 86, 23 and 18 is 41. No coincidence. Anyway, these two clowns were born in the 6th month and the 8th month, okay, which is your 68 again, and Donald Trump had the 68, okay, but if you switched it and put an 86, so if you add up 86 and 68 together, you get the word the Antichrist, okay? Not just Antichrist, because Antichrist is only 121, but you get the Antichrist, which is 154. 86 and 68 add up to 154, which is the Antichrist. Okay, anyway, so I wanted to show you that Trump was born in the 46th year, and Obama was in the 61st year, right? You add those two together, 61 and 46, you get the 107 for the Sotoro number, okay? Which also adds up to the word Pharaoh. If you add the 67 and the 40 together, it'll be 107. But Sotoro by itself adds up to 107, okay? Also, if you add up 6 and 8, it's 14. And 14 and 4 is 18. You get 18 and 14 is 32, which adds up to the Christ number, which also adds up to the word Obama. You understand? I told you Christ is 77 and in Pythagorean is 32. Okay, I know this is confusing, but it's very important that you know this stuff, okay? And look, Barry, I told you, is his alter ego, Barack's alter ego, Barry Soetoro. It's 64 and 28, right? Which add up to 92, which adds up to duality. Okay, and 92 and 29 add up to the words Antichrist. Not the Antichrist, just Antichrist. 121. 92 and 29 add up to 121. Oh, one last thing. And you know, these are the dates that I'm telling you that these big events are going to happen on 6/14 in Seattle. And on 8/4, something's going to happen to Trump, okay? Anyway, I'm going to talk about that in another video, not this video. Okay, so do you remember the horse that won the Triple Crown? His name was American Pharaoh, okay? Now see how it all makes sense now? Even though everyone was saying it back then that it had to do with Obama, but they weren't explaining how it had to do with him, okay? They were just, you know, making whatever you want to call it, just bringing stuff out of the air. But American Pharaoh, okay, look at what it adds up to, okay? 64 and 67 add up to 131. Forget about that for a minute, okay? Because the 131 is the 3 and the 1 and the 1 is a 2, so that's 32. But look at this, 40 and 37 add up to the number of Christ, which is 77. So now you know that the 131 is also like the 32, which is the Obama, which is, you know, the Christ number. You get what I'm saying? Okay, Christ is 77 and 32. So there's your 77 with these two right here. Okay? And like I said, he won the Triple Crown in horse racing, this American Pharaoh. And when did he win this Triple Crown? In 6/6/15. And look at this, the 1 and the 5 can be a 6, right? So there's your 666. And he won it that day. You know what I'm saying? The Triple Crown. And look, the word the Pharaoh, okay, equals 33 and 67, which makes 100. And then 15 and 40 in Pythagorean makes 55. And 55 is the number of Satan. Okay? Satan adds up to 55. You understand? Lucifer, Satan, devil, they're all the same. Okay? And look, August 4th, which is Obama's birthday, I mentioned this before. August 4th is the 216th day of the year, Obama's birthday. And if you add up 6 times 6 times 6, it equals 216. So there's your 666, okay? I told you they're sneaky, these dudes, okay? And look, Jesus and God, Jesus is 74 and God is 26 equals 100. And Barry and Barack equal 100, okay? See, now let me tell you again, I told you, the Barry Barack, they're playing the God and Jesus figure, okay? And while Trump is going to be playing Lucifer's role of Satan. You understand? Donald Trump is playing Satan in this scenario, okay? But they're both Antichrist, okay? But Obama is the big one. Anyway, I hope you understood this video, okay? Anyway, end the video, folks.